morning, it's Mark Leibovit, and it's Monday, October 12th, and this is a Leibovit VR tutorial here on Metastock. As a reminder, Metastock does offer a 1-month free trial to my toolkit, which includes 3 versions of the volume reversal, the sequential, directional, and 2-day. We use the sequential on these videos, which post all positive and negative VRs. The directional filters out repetitive VRs, and the 2-day is based on the premise that following a negative or positive volume reversal, we tend to get movement in that direction for a couple of trading days. Brief reminder, if you haven't done so already, tune in Saturday mornings at 10 o'clock Eastern on the Genesis Communication Network. On the internet, that's gcnlive.com, George Charlie Nancy live.com for my Wall Street Raw radio show, and there are archives on previous shows available. Let's jump into the charts. There were 2 trades we took this week, among others, that are good demonstrations of the volume reversal at work, Potash, POT, and Tasr International. So let's start with the Potash as the first example here. We're going to apply the template here. I use my sequential version. That's the 50-day, and that would be right here. Okay, let's pull it up. So what we have here is a nice little positive volume reversal. We had a rising 533 stochastic, which, as you may recall, is one of the little criteria that I use for trading. As you can see, the stock had been in a downtrend for a while. The negative VRs were working, and we were waiting for a positive, particularly since it was so oversold and under the 50-day blue moving average. When I get a little signal, I take it. Sometimes you get follow through right away, and sometimes you have to wait a day. In any event, I use confirmation with the 533. Just prior to this positive VR, we had a negative VR, but I would not have taken that trade because we had a rising stochastic. So we took a little trade of this after a couple days, and the stochastic was getting a little overbought, and we weren't getting any significant follow through, but we did make some money on it, and that's what this is all about, you know, trying to ring the register. So let's look at Tasr. This is another one of our trades this week. And see, we're going to add the, I have it all pre-programmed here on my various templates. Okay, so we're going to look at the 50-day again version. Well, that's why I put the 50, I call it 50-day because they have a 50-day moving average here on your blue line, and your green line is your 200. Okay, so Tasr has been really volatile as of late. You know, it's been well up there into the 30s, got down to I think around 18 here during the crash here, $18. That was on August 24th when we had our little flash crash. Meanwhile, I was looking for another buying opportunity, and we had a positive VR this past week. The markets had turned up, and we had a rising stochastic, so we jumped in, and we had a nice little trade here. Just prior to that, there was a negative VR, you had declining stochastic, but this is only a 1-day trade, so if you didn't get out quickly, and obviously there's no way of knowing, but you had to reverse quickly on this positive VR here if you were in that position. So again, this was another example this past week, a couple trades, just looking for the VR, looking at some upside momentum and jumping in on both of those trades. Meanwhile, at vrtrader.com, we do offer a series of products. This is the home page of vrtrader.com. You may have seen this before. We offer our VR Silver, which is our daily market commentary, our Platinum, which includes the recommendations such as the Potash and the Tasr this week, among others. Bulletins are sent out via email during the day. We have our Gold Letter, which is actually natural resources. We cover oil and just about every other natural resource out there, not only the metals, natural gas, and so forth. So tune in to that one. That would be a nice play for you if you're interested in the natural resources. We had a nice trade there this week in Freeport, FCX. VR Forecaster is our annual forecast model report put out once a year. Our new Vice letter, it's about 7-8 months old already. We cover the cannabis stocks. We've been trading that GW Pharmaceutical quite a bit here, but we also cover a bunch of other names. We have probably 200 names on the Vice list, which include everything from Tesla all the way down to Philip Morris, but we do have an emphasis on the cannabis stocks. And don't forget about my book, The Trader's Book of Volume, Definitive Guide to Volume Trading. It's also available in Chinese, which covers the VR indicator, volume reversal indicator, among other technical indicators as well. So again, Metastock, check in for your free trial. Sign up when you can, and thanks for checking in.